What's going on, guys? It is Sunday the 18th. I have been up since about 6:30 this morning. I have gotten a lot done today. I started cleaning up this morning. The plan was to kind of do a deep clean this morning, but I haven't gotten that far. I've done the dishes, I've done the laundry, kind of taking it easy for the most part because I don't want to over exert myself and send myself into another episode, whether it be a migraine or um, a neck and shoulder situation. Um, so I'm just doing a little bit as I go. My mom has always taught me 15 minutes at a time can get you a long way. So I just sat back down from switching over the laundry. I think next time I get up and use the bathroom, I'm gonna do the bathroom while I'm in there. In between, I have edited last week's vlog, which if you watched last week's vlog, you saw I closed that out this morning. And I've edited and uploaded one of my wine videos that I made last week. I'm about to, now that I'm sitting down again, I'm about to edit the second one and try to get that uploaded. My intentions was to get all 3 videos uploaded before midnight last night, and I didn't get that far simply because you know, it took me all last week to film them, and by the end of the week with the transportation situation, I was just overwhelmed last night by the time I got home, so I wasn't able to complete that. My intentions this week is to do some more filming for Mindful Mondays, as well as Self-Care Wednesdays and Flashback Fridays. We'll see if I can get that done and get those uploaded this week as well, because my goal is to be at 100 videos before the end of June. And once I get the second wine video up, I will be at 62 or 63 videos. I think I'll be at 62 videos. So I have just under 40 videos to get there. So, and I left my notebooks at work. I left my notebook where I have my videos planned out at work. Roughly, I plan out about 20 videos a month, and I'm not sure how many videos I am behind at this point between March and April. And I know I'm not on track for May. I think for May, I'm still about 4 videos behind. So for May, I still have time to get caught up for, and I am on track to get caught up for April. I think I have, like 1 or 2 Mindful Monday videos left for April. I know I still have to do all of my self-care Wednesday videos for April, and I think I have 1 or 2 Flashback Friday videos for April still. I have all of my Flashback Friday videos for March done, and I have all of my Mindful Monday videos for March done. It's just 1 video. I know it's for sure 1 video left from March that needs to be done, and that's a Self-Care Wednesday video. I tried to film that last week, but I didn't like the way it turned out. So I gotta try to film that again in the next couple weeks. It's a pedicure video, and my nails need to grow back out, so for me to do that one. All of the April Self-Care Wednesday videos, the theme are financial, So I got everything planned out. It's just a matter of me filming them. And now that I'm feeling a lot better, I can definitely get things done. Um, and I'll try to. I definitely can do so. It's just a matter of squeezing it in. When I was driving, it was easier to make time to do things. Now that I'm on the bus, and my days are um, like 2 to 3 hours longer than what they were. Well, actually 3 hours longer than what they were, because I'm at work 9 hours a day. I work 8 hours. I got an hour lunch, so that's 9 hours. And then transportation is now an hour and a half longer each way. So that makes for a 12-hour day. Uh, it makes for an exhausting day. Uh, so I try to get as much done as I can. And then I pretty much come home, and by the time I get settled, it's time to go to bed. So I don't get to film as much as I want in the evenings. But I'm working on figuring things out. I don't have as many doctor's appointments as I used to, so that's a good thing. But on a more positive note, and counterproductive to what I just said, they just sent out a message saying that there's overtime for tomorrow. So that helps me financially because I will go in tomorrow for 4 hours. I chose to go in the evening because I have a dental appointment in the morning, followed up by a doctor's appointment that my mom is going to take me to both of them. So I'm going to go in from 4 to 8. Mainly because I don't want to give up my whole off day as it is. And usually that time of the day, things are starting to slow down anyway. At least that's my hope and prayer, is that things are starting to slow down. It also depends on how things are going, given what happened yesterday in Kansas City. If you know what happened in Kansas City, then you know who I work for. That's all I'm gonna say. If you don't know what happened in Kansas City, then you don't know who I work for. I'm not gonna tell you. But the backlash from that has calmed down and it's business as usual, then that 4 hour block shouldn't be too bad. And I should come out unscathed. Oh, excuse me. And that 4 hours will help make up for some of the hours I missed not working on this past Thursday, and the previous Tuesday, because this is all the same pay period. It'll be like that. It'll be like I just worked a half a day on one day, so it technically won't be overtime pay for me. Oh. This pay period closes on Thursday, and then Friday starts a new pay period, and then next pay period includes Memorial Day. to anybody working Memorial Day, which Memorial Day is my actual off day. That'll be an extra 8 hours on that check for me. But I am going to chill out. By the time this video is uploaded, I hope you guys have watched the wine making videos, and I hope you guys enjoyed them, because I promise you guys I will give you more, some better content. So I'm gonna chill out right now. I Am Legend is about to go off. They say Walking Dead, The Walking Dead is coming on tonight. I have never seen that, but I am gonna watch. I think the season finale of 911 and Grey's Anatomy, because I haven't watched that yet. They say Ellen Pompeo is coming back next season, so that's gonna be interesting. But I'll see you guys. I'll see if anything comes up tonight. I'll touch base with you guys tonight. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. All right, so I just came out of the doctor's office, waiting for my mom to come back around to pick me up. Appointment went much better than what I expected. So my A1C actually did not spike like I thought it was going to. So I am in the process of weaning off diabetic medication. So I am really excited about that. So my mom is pulling up right now, so I'll talk to y'all later. All right, so it is Tuesday morning. I got a few minutes before I gotta log into my desk. So I finished off telling you guys how excited I was to find out that my A1C stayed at 5.5 since February. So my doctor is weaning me down on the Mounjaro. So I've been on 12.5 weekly with the Mounjaro. So I'm going down to 10 after the set that I'm currently on. So I will be on 10 until my follow-up in November, and then thereafter will continue to go down with each visit. So I'm glad about that, because I was kind of concerned that it was going to be like a cold turkey kind of thing, and I didn't necessarily want that. And then she was excited to hear that I am starting to become more active, because that's good for both the diabetes and the Mounjaro, which I've been talking to you guys about over the last few weeks. I said the diabetes and Mounjaro. It's the diabetes and the kidney function, which I've been talking to you guys about over the last few weeks. Yesterday was kind of a doozy. After getting back home, I went home and took a nap because I came in and did a few extra hours of work. I can't really say it's overtime because it's making up for some hours I called out last week. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. And that's the reason I'm tired, because public transportation didn't work out the way it was supposed to. The first bus to get to work ended up not showing up, so they had to send they had a bus in the parking ride that was for the PGA tour. They ended up having to pull him off the PGA tour to make up for a bus that didn't show up. And then when I got off work, I ended up leaving work an hour earlier than what was expected, because calls slowed down during my shift. So they was letting people go early. So I chose to leave an hour early. The bus I normally take ended up being a half hour delayed. So I tried to take a different bus, got to that bus stop. It was 45 minutes. Basically the bus I was gonna take wasn't gonna show up. It was so the next bus was gonna be 45 minutes. So I ended up walking to meet the bus that was half hour delayed, only to get to the train and miss the train that I would have normally caught. So I ended up walking home from walking the two train stops to get home. So I got home basically an hour after I would have normally gotten home on a regular day. So I was like, it almost didn't really pay to leave early. I should have just went ahead and stayed at work that extra hour because I didn't leave the work area, the neighborhood I work in until the time I would have gotten off had I stayed at work that extra hour. So I should have just stayed at work that extra hour, basically. So we're gonna see how transportation works today. I'm hoping it works out the way it had been. When I got off work Saturday, the bus was a half hour delayed. But typically, at least in Wisconsin, weekend buses run kind of sporadic anyway. So I was disappointed, but I wasn't too upset because that's the way I'm used to that being the norm back in Wisconsin. So I'm hoping buses are on time today because I want to get home and relax and unwind and, do all the things. But let me go ahead and log in and I'll check in with you guys later. What's going on, y'all? Meant to record this before I laid down, but it is almost 11 o'clock. I should have been asleep about a half hour ago. Actually, I kind of dozed off on the induction ceremony. But these customers kind of had me fucked up today. I had 2 customers escalate on me and 2 customers hung up on me today. One of the escalations actually told me I basically didn't know how to fucking read today. And another customer basically called me an idiot because he kept cutting me off when I was trying to tell him what was wrong with his services. Well, not that what was wrong with it, but I was trying to tell him that I saw that there was a problem with his services and I was trying to work on a solution. But every 2 words I spoke, he wanted to cut me off, and I gladly escalated his ass. And then one person dropped the customer on me and told me that the issue wasn't even my issue, but the customer wanted to escalate to my department anyway. And I'm like, why are you escalating to my department and it's not our issue? And she told me I was going to give her, the customer told me I was going to give her credit for the company wasting her time today. And I'm like, man, what do you want from me? She never said what she wanted from me, and she never asked for a supervisor. So I said, ma'am, there's nothing I can give you. She's like, you're going to give me compensation for wasting my time. I said, ma'am, what do you want from me? She never said what she wanted, and she basically said, clearly, you can't give me anything, and she hung up. I'm not going to proactively offer you credit, and you don't even have active service with us. So, yeah, you can go ahead and hang up. And the other customer, trying to ask him, do you see more than one active box in the area? He never clearly answered the question. So I said, sir, you can go ahead and give the phone back to your wife. He said something smart, and then he said you clearly can't help me. You clearly, what did he say? He said you clearly don't know. He said something really smart. And before I know it, I said and right back at you, and he hung up. And I was like, you know what? Y'all, basically, I was giving the same. I was matching energy today. I definitely was matching energy today, and cared, and didn't give 2 fucks about it. I really didn't care. And then I left an hour and 15 minutes early, so I can be home for the induction ceremony. But transportation home was much easier today than it was yesterday. That's what I was glad about. I'm sleepy as hell, so I'm gonna stop fighting my sleep and go ahead and go to bed. Cause like I said, I should have been asleep at least a half hour ago. My bedtime is 10:30 now. It used to be 11:30. It's 10:30 now. because I used to get up at 7:30. Now I gotta get up at 6:30, and my body don't play with getting up on time. My body be trying to wake up at 6, and I'm like, we're going back to sleep for this half hour. And lately, my eyes been popping open before the alarm clock. Like this morning, my eyes open at 6:59, 6:29. Like, nope, I want my 1 minute. So I'm gonna talk to y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. What's going on, guys? So today is Thursday, the 22nd. I feel like I've been neglecting the vlog this week. I think I've been so focused on transportation issues because the public transportation was such a disaster on Monday, and it was a little bit better on Tuesday. And what happened on Wednesday? Wednesday going to work. Okay, so Tuesday I left out of the house a little bit later than what I was supposed to, or a little bit later than I normally do, but I left out on time according to the Google Maps, like literally right on time. But the train was late, 10 minutes late. So I got to work 20 minutes later than I normally do. So I didn't have that 30-minute, excuse me, the 30-minute unwind time that I normally have to relax and prepare myself to get on the phone. And then Wednesday, I don't remember what happened on Wednesday. And then this morning, I took a different route to work. This morning, I took a different route to work, and that kind of eased my mind a little bit because I left earlier. Because since Google was taking me a different way, I had to leave a little bit earlier. It had me take an alternate bus instead of getting on the train. So that made me relax a little bit better. But I still got to work 10 minutes later than I normally do. Because something is going on with the buses. I don't know if their times are changing or what, because there hasn't been any announcements on the app. And unlike in Milwaukee, where they usually either post something on the bus or make some sort of announcement on the website, nothing has been said about times changing. Because in Milwaukee, when when school is going to get out, they usually make some sort of announcement that the summertime schedules are coming out. Nothing has been said. So I don't know what's going on. So that's been stressing me out a little bit because I don't like to be late. So I think that's what has had me a little neglectful about the vlog this week. But on the upside, my attendance at work, the goal is 92.9, I think. And my attendance right now is sitting at 97. So technically, they shouldn't be saying jack squat to me about my attendance, but I'm still on a final. And at least until the final stays on my record for a year, but the penalty for the final is in effect for 6 months. So I am coming up on the end of my 3rd month on this final. So I got 3 months, just over 3 months left on the penalty phase of the final. When I get back from my surgery, the penalty phase of it will be expiring. So that's where we are with that. I have planned to come home and film some QA videos, but I'm dog tired. I also wanted to work on one of my books, but again, I'm dog tired, so I am in the process of fixing me something to eat, and then we're gonna see what happens after that. I did upload the Mindful Mondays for this week, last week, and next week. No, this week and last week. And then I uploaded tomorrow's Flashback Friday. And I filmed those on my breaks at work this week. The other day, rather. I will try to film some more on breaks going forward. Short videos like that. Definitely to try to get caught up and hit my 100 video goal by June 30th. I don't know. Memorial Day weekend is upon us. But for now, I'm going to go focus on this food so I don't burn it up. And if I don't check in with y'all tonight, I will try to talk to y'all tomorrow. Alright, y'all, so it is Friday evening. Just made it home from work a little while ago. That's better lighting. Been home about 30 minutes or so. Got home pretty fast today. The bus driver I had, he was not playing. He got there early. Bus don't normally get to me until about 7:30. He got to me about 7:25. Actually get to me about 7:40. Got to me about 7:25, and he was hitting it. Actually got me to the train at 7:45. I don't normally get to the train until about 7:55. And so I was able to get home right around 8 o'clock. I don't know if I get home to about 8:15. This was the earliest I got home since I've been on the bus. So, and trust me, I'm grateful for it. I am dog tired. I'm about to go get in the shower. And the way I'm feeling, I'm probably going to be out in a little bit. But it is the end of the work week. A lot of people took off yesterday, today, and I'm sure more people took off tomorrow. And the phones have been blowing up today. Hopefully people will not be calling in as much tomorrow. I don't care what they do on Sunday, Monday, because I won't be there. And a lot of people I already know the phones are probably going to be blowing up off the hook on Tuesday because people already think that we are closed Monday. Get out them bushes. So I'm prepared for that. And trust me, I did not want to get up and go in this morning, but I wasn't going to mess up my holiday pay. Although today would have messed it up. Tomorrow, calling out tomorrow. Oh, calling out tomorrow would mess it up. And calling out Tuesday would mess it up. So, I'm going to go make that free money. There's your buddy Milo. Oh, I'm blocking the camera. Milo. Milo. If you look closer, you got a little bit of drool falling from his chin. He's looking for his cat friends. I wish he'd go ahead and use the bathroom so I can go in the house. He's been eager to get out here today too. Oh my goodness. Milo, you ready to go inside? He said no, because I've been in the house all day. You've been outside playing. Actually, I haven't. I've been in the house, in the building, and I've been freezing all day. And it's cold out here right now to me. And I'm actually ready to go in the house and cut off the air. That's how cold I've been all day. Milo, can we go inside now? I'm surprised he haven't run away from the camera. He hates when I put the camera on him. Buddy. Buddy. Can we go inside now? You can't see them cats, but you smell them, huh? Milo. They downwind, huh? Hey, can we go inside? Retrievers are natural hunters, so he on the hunt. Don't you go down there. You know he's not allowed to go in the parking lot. Milo. Watch this. I'm gonna stand up. As soon as I stand up, he gonna think we're going inside, and he's gonna try to take off in front of me. See how alert he is? Told you. His goal is to try to beat me upstairs. There you go. He didn't do it this time. Normally he's up there already. Why are you in the rocks? Why you down there? Milo. Get upstairs. Get upstairs. That's normally where he's at. Alright, y'all. Alright, guys, this is going to wrap up this week's vlog. I know it's been not as interesting as as I promised that they would get. Still adjusting to my new normal. Let me mute that. Still adjusting to my new normal. I will say that this new transportation issue, I should have moved that with my hands instead of my feet to begin with. My new normal of being back on public transportation does have its benefits. I will say that I am, in my opinion, feeling healthier after this is week 3, I think, of being on the bus. My heart rate has, or my pulse rather, has decreased. I'm not in as much pain as I was that first week walking. I'm able to get through the walk to and from the bus stop on each end a little bit faster. I'm hitting 10,000 steps each day. I feel like my blood pressure is lower. I will say when I went to my doctor's appointment last week without my blood pressure medication, um, I was expecting my blood pressure to be higher, especially considering that I did have a mild headache when I went. And it was closer to normal than I thought it would be. I was expecting it to be like 130 something over like 10 something, and it was actually like 124 over like 87. So um, I didn't get yelled at for it being high. And they didn't even ask me if I had taken my blood pressure pills that day. My doctor didn't even discuss my blood pressure with me. Um, what else? Um, Obviously, I'm drinking more water um, than I had been. What else? I'm noticing that I'm burning more fat in my body. And we'll discuss that more in next week's vlog because, yeah. I also noticed that I haven't done my measurements since March. So next week we'll um, squeeze that into May, a May vlog before May is over with. Um, Now, I've mentioned before that I can't really sleep in. Naturally, my body wakes up often before the alarm clock goes off, even on my days off. So, my body wants to, and because my body rises early, it wants to go to bed early. So, like I'm off tomorrow, and my body wants to go to sleep now. I'm gonna make myself stay up a little bit. It's only 8:57 right now, but I am going to make myself stay up at least another hour before I call it quits. But yeah, so um, but yeah, so I do feel like I am feeling overall healthier. Just these first few weeks of being on the bus, I don't know how much longer I am going to be in this situation. Because right now I am stacking my money to make sure that I can pay my bills while I am going to be off for 6 weeks. With my FMLA, the first 2 weeks I will not be getting paid anything. The last 4 weeks I will be getting paid a portion of my income, so I have to account for that. And then I have to prep for making sure that I have what I need while I'm on that leave. I know I'll be mostly eating broths and soft foods the majority of the time, so it's not a whole lot of prep, but I want to make sure that I am stocked. Some people say you eat jellos and puddings, but I'm not a big jello pudding type of person, but I might have to make myself eat that kind of stuff because I got to make sure I get some nutrients in my body. I was talking to my mom about maybe doing like some Ensure type things, and Ensure is expensive. But I will see. I know she's a couponer. See, I'm tired. I know my mom is a couponer, so maybe I'll have her see if she can find some coupons for some Ensure or some of those kind of adult shake things. But I am gonna go ahead and get in the shower and try to relax, because even though I am not in any physical pain, my muscles are tight, especially in my thighs and around my knees and my calves. So I'm gonna get in the shower and then put some lidocaine on and see if I can relax them a little bit. Because I have to go to 2 different CVS's tomorrow to pick up medication, and I'm very ticked off that they sent the prescription to the wrong CVS. Granted, they're both on the train line, but I don't want to go. I didn't want to have to go all the way into Uptown to, or technically South End, to get this prescription when they could have just sent it to my prescriptions to the same CVS. So that's gonna take me a while. Other than that, this has been another weekly vlog with Life with Fred. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and be sure to hit that notification bell so you can get all my post notifications. And I will see you guys in next week's video. Y'all have a good night.